one of the most productive fast break teams there is in the nation. It'll be Vandy with Tyler Tanner, their outstanding sophomore point guard, getting the first possession.
And what a matchup. Darius Acuff Jr. guarding Tyler Tanner out top.
Tanner gets to the rim, can't finish the left-handed layup.
He likes to slip out of screens. You got to be careful of that because he can knock down a three.
Billy Richmond III, a kick to Brazil, who, as you just said, can knock down a three.
Billy Richmond can get downhill in a hurry, and he catches it on the run. That's the dynamic play.
Miles, who missed 7 games earlier this year after meniscus surgery, finds his teammate Devin McLaughlin for an and-one opportunity.
That's another thing to complete the play and the and-one. Keep him away from his right hand, make him take tough twos.
Miles, step back three.
There is not a player in the country that plays with more to prove every game than Duke Miles.
Averages better than 16 a game, as this one will bounce in for the Hogs to put them back on top. They'd love to get Nickel open for some shots. He has been in a shooting slump in recent weeks. But when the first one goes in, for a guy who can shoot like he can, he may be on to something here this afternoon. Clark Lee, the head football coach here at Vandy, of the Vandy football program, the women's basketball team, the men's basketball team, they are having quite a year. Baseball is always a powerhouse here at Vandy. These are good times right now, Jay, here in Nashville.
Now that they're whole, that Duke Miles is back healthy, they are a threat.
Brazil, a threat from beyond the arc, his second of the game.
A little ball screen, back screen action. I don't know why Spain gets credit for that.
Whoa, what a finish. Thomas the feed, and Billy Richmond III flying in for the slam. Both of these teams, again, outstanding offensively. Both in the top 10 in the nation in offensive efficiency per KenPom, as Jalen Washington is on the board. And not your classic back-to-the-basket big. He can stretch it out. You can run some offense through him. Richmond knocks down a three. Much better driving, slashing, but shooting with a bit more confidence these days.
Keep him to the right side.
Tanner turns the corner. Floater, no. And then got it back, but had it blocked by Brazil.
This is where Arkansas is dangerous.
In transition, and Miles has to commit a foul. Arkansas with Billy Richmond III getting involved, leading by 4.
He had that knee injury, and that set him back a bit, but he's back now.
Acuff to the elbow and draws a foul. Averaging almost 23 a game this season. That's his first point.
And they play a similar style. You better put your track shoes on when you play the Bulls.
What is on the minds of these players right now, as Jay said in the open, a title, a trophy, a banner. Okereke with a nice reverse.
Duke Miles taking over the point with Tyler Tanner out of the game.
Boy, how do you stop that?
Tendencies beat you.
Miles, nice feed into Washington. But again, he only plays 7 unless they really get in some foul trouble. That pass, I believe it was, is deflected away, and then an Arkansas foul. The name of the Matthew Perry character in Friends, and being not named after the character, nor has he ever watched an episode, he says.
What a block by Trevin Brazil.
Again, who's got a lot of different ways that he can help his team win. Nickel in transition, up and in. Not just a three-point shooter. Wagner, who was starting earlier on in the year, finds Richmond, and how about that? Billy Richmond III with his second three of the game. Wagner off to Thomas. Nickel trying to stay with him. Thomas line drive three is short, and it is still inbounds. And the Razorbacks get an easy one. Alert hands there, and Richmond lays it in. Nickel fouled and immediately hits the deck, grabs at his right knee for a moment, but is back up on his feet.
And McLaughlin can hit that shot. He's made 27 of them on the season.
This is one of the things Tanner does best. Comes up with the steal, but didn't get the foul and didn't get the basket.
What a great play by Billy Richmond III.
Who is all over the place right now. Brazil, the tip. Ewan's got it again, tries to wrestle it out of there, and it doesn't belong to Vandy. It's still loose, and the game of hot potato finally ends with Duke Miles coming up with it.
You don't want to let Vanderbilt shoot the gap and take it the other way like Tyler Tanner did. They got lucky not giving up a basket there.
Nickel back to Tanner. A deep three will go. His first points of the game.
And that was off of the Tyler Nickel penetration.
Mark Byington says they keep giving Tanner more responsibility, and he keeps rising to the challenge. And boy, has he met the challenge all season long for Vanderbilt. Nickel, a deep one. He got it. Back-to-back threes for Vandy.
But he is a smart player, and even when he's not making them, he's still really valuable out there on the floor.
Wagner the drive and draws a foul. Selection show coverage begins at 6 Eastern.
And how about DJ Wagner this year, Dan? DJ Wagner's leadership has been important in the development of this team.
How about Tanner? I mean, just a burst of speed left everybody in the dust. And now he's trying to deal with Acuff at the other end. Acuff gets around him, floats it up and in.
Well, he is a shot maker. You just want to slow him down, make it really difficult.
The SEC Player of the Year and one of the 5 finalists for the Bob Cousy Award as the best point guard in the nation. Duke Miles is on the phone again, and he's tied the game.
Malik Thomas just dropped too far off him. That's too long of a recovery to make.
Thomas with the answer at the other end. Both sides are filling it up. What a handle.
So quick and so good with ball screens.
Miles, stunner step. Couldn't finish it. Boy, he did all the hard stuff, just couldn't lay it in at the end.
Well defended by Vanderbilt.
Thomas with a turnaround and a foul underneath against the Commodores. 4 for 7 from 3. Had 29. Thomas from Pittsburgh. Acuff from Detroit. Ding back to Miles.
McLaughlin was wide open.
Bing out to Nickel. He got rid of that in a heartbeat, and Tyler Nickel is having no trouble knocking him down here today.
Good help by Malik Ewan.
Miles. How do you stop it? Shake and bake, stop and go. Doors fans on their feet. Lots of Arkansas fans here in Nashville as well, and everybody is seeing a good one. The spin by Richmond hangs and hits. And Miles just takes it away from Acuff. Oh my! Highlight reel stuff from Duke Miles. And here he comes again. Oh my, he did it again. It is the Duke Miles show right now here in Nashville. Vandy fans are on their feet.
He makes amazing steals. He's got 3 of them already.
Oh! Acuff was falling out of bounds and drained it.
He thought he got fouled. I'm still marveling at that steal by Duke Miles.
Nickel, turnaround. It is good. 13 now for Nickel. Last possession of the half to the Hogs. Acuff! And a fitting way to end the half, given the shot-making, Jay, we're seeing on both sides.
He said, I felt like we played better in the first half than the score indicated. We missed some shots.
Back on his feet. And we'll head to the free throw line after the hard foul from Devin McLaughlin.
Common foul has been upgraded to a flagrant 1 foul. Arkansas will shoot 2 shots and get the ball out of bounds.
Right.
It's all 1 foul.
Yeah. To face anything like that, not that it's automatic. He's got their last 7 going back to the first half, and now another foul
To start the second half.
Pringle, the grad transfer. Missed them both. Miles, great cut, great feed. McLaughlin the bucket.
That kind of action for a 3.
Acuff. Brazil couldn't get a hold of it, and back comes Nickel. Miles dribbles out the other side. Tanner misses a 3. And a foul underneath.
Gets picked off, and all of a sudden it's a layup.
That's hard to guard stuff, isn't it?
It is, especially
their only championship 2000. Vandy is a charter member of the SEC. They have won 2 as Acuff knocks down another 3. Whoever wins this, Jay, it is going to mean a lot to that program. Tanner fouled. Acuff said he thinks he should be the first pick of the NBA draft.
decision is going to be whoever gets number 1. Just ridiculous. Boy, excellent use of the ball screen by Miles.
Okereke with a 3 from the wing. 7 for 14 from three-point range. Arkansas is even better at 8 for 12, and that's up and in for Ewing. 13 overall. Miles, nice find to Nickel. Again, Tyler Nickel with his 4th 3 of the game. The pass deflected by Brazil, stolen by Ewing. Acuff, one thing on his mind, and that's getting to the rim as he draws a foul. Acuff gets the bounce. They break down the men's and women's brackets and preview all the games.
Scoring and assisting. He averages 6.5 assists a game. What a blow by.
He's got 12 of their last 14 in this one, and that blow by Miles results in a foul. Arthroscopic surgery back in January.
Decided he wanted to go into the portal.
And they lost Chandler Bing, and he's got an easy one. Miles the feed.
Ball screen, back screen.
Down to 5.
What a hesitation.
And the follow will go for Washington. Never lost in the final. They'll try to go to 3-0 with a win here today, and they're up 6 right now. Make it 4. Darius Acuff Jr. has other ideas.
Rebound, and Vanderbilt only has 2 turnovers in this game.
Tanner left alone. Nickel the rebound, and he can't hit. Boy, 2 good looks for 2 good players. A corner 3 rattles in for Wagner, and the Hogs are back within 1. Tanner, open is Washington, and an air ball on the 3-point attempt. Wagner the miss, really short benches for both. Vandy has had an 8th player, Jaden Leverett, in there for just a minute. It's basically 7-on-7 here today.
But that's just the 3rd turnover for Vandy.
Remarkable in a game with this kind of pace. And a corner 3 for Wagner.
Duke Miles helped off a corner shooter. DJ Wagner not a great shooter, so they'd rather have him take it, but he's drilled 2 of them, 1 from each corner.
Strong rebound for Washington. He didn't look at the rim initially, and it wound up taking maybe a harder shot. Acuff. 23 for Darius Acuff Jr. He is a sensational player with an unbelievable drive as well. Okereke, strong drive. It won't go, but there is a foul on ESPN. Arkansas looking for what would be, by the way, this 11-0 run that just got snapped by the free throws.
Pleased that his guards are sticking their nose in there and rebounding with the big guys.
Tanner, and through the hands of Bing. Wagner flying down the court, but Miles caught him and knocked it out of bounds.
That back tip.
Guys, listening into that last Arkansas huddle, Coach Kell emphasizing that Billy Richmond will do a lot of the matching up with Duke Miles. He's going to play big. Everybody else not looking to deny, looking to steal.
7 points, 1 assist today. He averages better than 19 points, 5 assists on the season.
In Fayetteville, they lost that game by 25, but they combined for just 4 of 17 from the field.
Kind of in the orbit of Tyler Tanner. That's some good statements right there. Brazil. Pringle gave him a little help down in the lane and freed up a lane for him.
Got a switch now. Malik Thomas on Tanner.
Tanner trying to drive him. Washington with a rebound and heading to the line.
There is no math. I don't do math. But anytime you go for a block shot, that's going to open up the offensive glass. Jalen Washington's been the beneficiary.
After review, the common foul has been upgraded to a flagrant 1 foul. Vanderbilt will shoot 2 shots, and they will have the ball out of bounds.
against Florida had 17 points. John Calipari. Washington makes them both, and now Vandy gets the ball. Washington gives it back, gets it back. Blocked. Pringle got a piece of it, but what hustle by Nickel. But the shot clock expires before he let it go. They will look at it to confirm it was after the expiration of the shot clock. And it clearly was.
See if Arkansas can spread the floor and get something into the paint.
Richmond always looking to get into the paint.
He drives right, he's going to spin back to the left.
Okereke got a strength advantage on Richmond, but Richmond does a great job. And the possession arrow will give it back to Arkansas. One more look at that play going into break where Okereke went up trying to make the shot and got Billy Richmond III in the mouth for a long time on the bench. But as you have mentioned, this is a tough kid. He is staying in the game, obviously, and it doesn't appear to have hampered his vertical leap. He is fun to watch. 18 points.
Remember when that happened with Alex Poitras?
Yes.
He got his tooth caught on the net.
Alyssa.
He's been an energy bringer for this team out there on both sides.
Alyssa, thank you. And he always had those intangibles. The offense to the intangibles. You got some kind of a player. A miss by Acuff. Here's Miles. Nickel free in the corner.
Well, Miles set that up by keeping his dribble under the basket.
That's assist number 9 today for Duke Miles. Acuff. Wow. Don't give him any time. Don't give him any space. Boy, Mark Byington wanted to foul there as Pringle pushed Nickel into one of his own teammates.
Great minutes off the bench.
Acuff was looking for the foul call, didn't get it. Wagner steps into a 3. Tanner needs help, gets it back from McLaughlin. Up too strong, but a foul. Calmed him down, got between Calipari and Joe Lindsey.
Ball and body.
Acuff the drive and kick. Brazil back to Richmond. Left it short. Miles might have gotten a little nudge out of bounds right there into the Arkansas bench.
Duke Miles just knocks it back, and then
they are putting forth today to see what this game means to them. Tanner tried to spin it in. Acuff again. Got another one. Give him 28.
Here comes that ball screen, back screen.
Here comes Miles. Got his man in the air and makes the shot to get him back within 2. Timeout, Mark Byington.
They're just clearing out for him.
Shot clock at 5. He kicks to Brazil, who hits the 3. 3 for 4 now from 3-point range. And the Razorbacks are 61% from beyond the arc. And how about that play by Brazil at the other end? It looks like shielded from our view a little bit. His hands behind the ball from this end.
After review, the coach's challenge by Arkansas is unsuccessful. Therefore, Arkansas will not have any challenges left the remainder of the game and will lose a timeout.
Ball screen Washington. Miles refuses it. Okereke deep in the corner, misses the 3. Wagner fouled by Tanner. Arkansas ball. Boy, Tanner almost stole it, almost fouled him again. Brazil feeling it.
Everybody is going with Darius Acuff.
This is the largest lead of the game for either side. And Brazil with a block. He is everywhere.
Vanderbilt, they need a stop.
They're not going to get it. What a find from Acuff to Ewan. Miles into Washington. And it won't go down.
Well, you have to give credit to this Arkansas defense late in the game.
He's got 2 of them today to go with 14 points.
DJ Wagner off the bench. Yep. He's seeing a big basket here in Nashville.
And those free throws, Jay, give Acuff 30 points in the game to go with the 11 assists. Brazil, the steal, couldn't finish it on the slam. And Miles' three will rim out at the other end. Brazil might get another shot at it, and he'll lay it in. Even with a loss today, a great season for Vandy. They'll get a nice seed in the NCAA tournament. Joe Lenardi had him as a 4 coming in. Miles knocks down a 3. A.K. Okereke just fouled out. Wagner misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Into the final 30 seconds. Miles cannot hit the 3. Brazil's got it, and that is going to be all. The Arkansas Razorbacks are the champions of the SEC tournament, an 86-75 win. Darius Acuff Jr. having a huge game. DJ Wagner off the bench, and Trevin Brazil. They all did their part and then some, as the Hogs are the champs.
Mm-hmm.